Hey guys, so it's Echo here with Recon Reality, and I am in Edinburgh, Indiana tonight, and there's honestly not much here. Taylorsville is technically off, Interstate I-65, it's where the outlet mall and everything like that is. And I work close to this area, and I saw a Facebook post where there was an event tonight, and it said that there was a Trump parade. And so Sarah and I, with Recon Reality, we keep a lot of our own opinions to ourselves and things like that. We're an unbiased platform. So I wanted to come down here and just see what was going on, see exactly what a parade kind of a event was like versus like a protest or a rally or something of that nature like we've covered recently. And Edinburgh is a really, really tiny town. I can't Google right now because I'm live on YouTube, but I don't know what their population is, but it's pretty small. With that being said, there is a major military base about 10 minutes from here. And so I was curious to see what this turned into. I've been driving around the town for a few. I'm not super familiar with these roads and stuff like that. I kind of went down like a couple of their main drags, and I've seen a lot of trucks and bigger vehicles with like American flags and Trump flags, and the event is supposed to start at 6:21. And for the event, it said that it was at the Separate Baptist Church in Edinburgh, Indiana. So I'm parked here, and as you guys can see, there is really nobody here. Maybe they're around back. I'm not entirely for sure. And Sarah had another obligation tonight. She won't be able to be with us, but she might possibly be able to head down later if anything is going on. So anyway, I'm gonna drive around, and it's gonna be a parade style. There's some people sitting out and kind of lined up. I am driving. I do have you on my dash mount right now, so please forgive that. And we'll kind of try to figure out where everybody's congregating to start this and kind of see and try to figure out what their route is. So, on Indianapolis Protest News 2020, there was quite a few comments on this post being on there saying that, oh, like, I'm gonna go and counter protest their parade and things like that. And so I'm not for sure if anybody like that is actually showing up or not. I just hope that everything stays peaceful. And like I said, we're just gonna cruise around and see what's going on. So to all 5 people watching right now, thank you. And I doubt it's going to be as entertaining or eventful as some of the past videos. So just bear with me until we figure out what's going on and how this is working out, and we'll see what's up. So I saw quite a few vehicles heading this way down to the left. So there's a vehicle right here right now, and they have their Trump flags and everything like that going and stuff. So I'm letting you go, guy. So I have a feeling that he might have some friends down here and that he might know where everybody else is with their cars all decked out. Ah, so I think that this right here, not at the Baptist church, is going to be where a lot of the people are. Ah, there's so many flags on cars for the parade and everything. So this is pretty interesting overall. And there's a cop right in front of me, so you guys shall go back on my dash mount. And yeah, so I think I found the beginning of the parade here. Let's see what's up. See what's going on with it all. Huh. GOP trailer, transport truck, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna pull down over here and I'm gonna get out and get some footage of everybody lined up. And then, like I said, I'm not exactly for sure where they're going and whatnot, what the route is per se. So I really don't know where to go from here to park. A lot of honking starting already. Oh, hey, thank you so much, Rick. So that should have more people, I would assume. Bear with me here while I get set up. Get my car key, lock it up, run down there, and get some views of the people and what else is going on with that. So like I said, without having somebody with me, sorry, I have to set you down like this for a second. Without having somebody with me to drive while I'm kind of cruising around and trying to see where to get set up, it's going to be a little more difficult and probably much more poorer quality. So my So I'm not for sure what street this is, but it's by an auto parts place. And maybe I was just at the wrong church earlier. Ah. So like I said earlier, I was driving around, and while I was driving around, there was literally one Biden-Harris sign that I saw in the entire town. And with that, every yard, not every yard, but a lot of the yards and things with the people living here and stuff, they definitely a massive Trump support here in town. So, and like I said, I don't have statistics. I'm not able to Google right now or anything like that. So. If you guys want to make comments live, I can read them, seeing as how I'm not driving right now at the moment. It's a really cool old truck. So I think there might be a speaker over here. I'm not for sure exactly. Yeah, I saw. I think they're having a prayer, so I'm not going to jump in on that. And I'm not going to film prayer out of respect for other people's privacy and religion. So back to the cars. So prayer is done. Everybody's getting in, and they're going to be doing their route. Like I said, I'm not exactly for sure where they're going or how long the route is or anything like that. But everybody's loaded up and they're getting going. Oh, great, Rick. So where are the speakers going to be, and where is the parade ending? If you could let me know, that'd be great. I definitely like filming speakers, especially for them at least just taking their time to, write something and put something out there. So I would definitely like to get that filmed, Rick. I'm digging the dude's socks up here too. Socks are pretty rad. So yeah, so the line goes all the way back and around there. And I'm parked down over here. So I'm gonna try to hustle down there a bit and see where everybody's going. So once again, if you could comment and let me know where they're going to be ended up rallying up at, where the speakers would be, that'd be greatly appreciated. There's a big flag coming this way. Some more over here. That's a massive flag. Alright, let me get in here, get buckled up and all set up. And we will just kind of chill. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause you guys for a second. Alright, if anybody could let me know if you can see me if we're back. Great. You guys can let me know if you can see what I can see from up here. That would be awesome. Looks like people are moving. Like I said, I'm not for sure where all they're going. So I wish I could kind of get in front of them to get the line of supporters if they're not in a vehicle cheering like on the sides of the roads or something like that with a parade. All right, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I think after the parade part, what I'll do, somebody just made a live comment to where the speakers are going to be. So if that information would get sent to me, it'd be greatly appreciated. And then, you know, after the parade goes through and I can park and get oriented and things like that, and then basically from there, I can, you know, do a part 2 that will be live with all the speaking and things of that nature. Thank you. So we'll let them all get pulled out and then hang a left. Recon Reality has a Facebook page as well. So if you want to pull up Recon Reality on Facebook, the details could get sent there, either posted on the page or in Messenger as a private message. So yeah, the parade line is forward and above. People on the side of the roads and porches filming, things of that nature. Everybody just kind of watching, checking it out for a bit. Unlike other events we've been to lately, plenty of parking, which is really nice. Not that that's a concern for a lot of people, but it's been an issue recently. Alright, thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. A lot of people are waving, smiling. So there's some more people here on the corner. They have their bike and chairs, and it's like a really good way to, like, you know, have an event. I think right now, where it's like in your cars outside with the social distancing rules and policies in place. I see a lot of elderly people that are out and about for the event, so. So it looks like everybody's kind of going down a main drag here. It's coming up. So I'm wondering, yeah, so here's a lot of the people for the actual parade event part. And there's people behind me all lined up too with flags and stuff. So I guess now I'm just like automatically part of the parade accidentally, which wasn't my intention per se. I was hoping to get out to film it going by. And then right down here to the left was like a farmer's market. So I went to that earlier today and got one of my guilty pleasures of a lemon shake up and a walking taco. Looks like more media is here. So as I was driving by, I just heard somebody tell their kid, hey, it's over. I'm not for sure if that's actually accurate or not, or if it is something they were telling their kid. But if everybody's rallying up down here somewhere for speaking and things like that, then I feel like that's probably really where I want to be. Just for the coverage. I don't know what this company is, but they have a ton of Trump flags and signs and stuff, so that's interesting. Like I said, I still have a few vehicles with flags behind me. So the golf cart's having us go by, and there's 3 or 4 other vehicles behind me, and the rest is all down here. So I think that was town for the most part. I've never been down this way in this area before. This is kind of an awkward area just for the fact that, like, for 1 minute you'll be on a state highway and then you turn off and there's like the little part of town that we went through a while ago, and then going on from there you're like in middle of a cornfield or surrounded by them, for the fact that it's surrounded by such a rural area. So I wonder if there's like a park or something down here. So there's some more people standing now. Another cop, so back on the dash mount. How bad the wind is sounding on all of that. I was trying to get over there so you can see where the line of traffic's going. Yeah, it's going up and around pretty far down there. I don't know if they're doing multiple loops around town, or like I said, if there's a designated route. Alright, then that'd be great. Looks like here at the elementary school there is a football practice going on. There's some more supporters here filming and waving. All of that. And then this whole line of traffic with the sunlight and everything, I know it's not great. So there's a thank you police sign and the United States Army flag there. So the line is still going on and down for sure. Try and get you guys a little bit of a different view. Just making sure there's no oncoming traffic. I think that's a police officer blocking the road so that we can't go further. Yeah, so that's going on right up here. I think he's gonna let some backed up traffic from the other way end up going. And then after they clear out, we'll be able to go ahead and keep going on up. And that massive flag, which is about 3 or 4 cars in front of me, I can't quite tell. I just hope that that's not, you know, a driving hazard for anybody. Yep, the officer moved, so we'll be able to keep going. So now everybody's flying, trying to catch up. More honking. Somebody's saying, hey girl, I think I'll just keep trying to go. More Trump flags down to my left. We might end up circling back around where we were, but once again, I'm not fully for sure. I don't know if that's regular traffic. No, I think everybody went forward. I don't know what he's doing, and I don't know where the rest of the line went. So I'm gonna follow these 3 cars. See if anyone knows, and a couple of the cars that have been behind me are still there. Sorry, I'm cutting in and out. It seems like we have some pretty poor signal here. So once again, I got some poor signal down here through this area. It looks like there are police officers up here that are blocking Highway 31. If you continue going this way, which we're heading west and across 31, that's where the military base is. But it seems like everybody's taking a left and gunning to be heading southbound. So yeah, like I said, police officers are here blocking Highway 31. There's a lot of people over here to the left. They're just stopped, like, probably what the heck. longer drive than I anticipated it being. A lot of honking over here on the right with people watching. So I'm not quite for sure, but I think this might be going all the way down into Taylorsville potentially. And it's pretty much the same area, just different names, or at least on Google Maps. But down in Taylorsville, there's quite a few hotels, Indiana Premium Outlet malls, and some fast food chains, stuff like that. And I know that with the military base close by, that those hotels and things support a lot of people coming in and out for travel, things of that nature. It's been a long day today. To the one person watching, thank you very much. So I do see police down here blocking traffic, but I'm not entirely for sure if that's for us to continue forward, which I do believe. There's a major interstate right down here as well, which is I-65. I'm hoping that people don't turn on it. So once again, there are the police there blocking the roadways for us. Still heading southbound on 31. Sarah's unavailable today. She had a prior obligation. It should be done in roughly 35 minutes to possibly an hour. So with there being speakers coming up in a little bit and things of that nature, then she might possibly come down to join us. We'll have to wait and see. I really wish I had her right now to film while I'm driving. Typically, I'm the driver. That's how things normally work out. But yeah, so over here you can see the lineup ahead above this van in front of them. Looks like everybody's getting gathered back up. We have a lot of local traffic that's driving by, probably like, what the heck? Like I said, my full intention wasn't necessarily to become part of a parade, which I guess I'm towards the end. There's a lot of people that aren't part of it behind me, but trying to stick with it and see where the end meeting point is. It's kind of the goal with the lineup situation that took place a bit ago. So I want to make sure that the cops are here blocking this off, which they currently are not, so I think I'm going to have to stop for traffic. I know there was a cop several cars behind me, but I don't think he can get around with the traffic. I don't want to lose them, but it's a pretty big flag to follow down there. I know if I go southbound far enough, it does say Columbus, Indiana, 8 miles. I don't think that's where the end goal is that far, but once again, I have no idea, so. I'm not for sure what's still considered Edinburgh and not. So it's kind of crazy that this can take place on a state highway. And no more police blocking traffic again up here. So I'm really hoping everyone in front of me and behind me is staying safe with driving. People waving here on the right. It really feels like I'm going to Columbus right now. This should be interesting. You can still kind of see the line ahead up there a bit. I made a part 2 had I known that this would was kind of it with the amount of driving. Alright, having to reconnect again. So it does look like we are going down into Columbus, Indiana. I'm not exactly for sure how much further down that is, but it seems kind of close. Columbus, Indiana is pretty famous for Cummins engines. They have a massive production factory there for Chevrolet Cummins engines. I would say, in my personal opinion, not once again that it's facts, but the Columbus is much more diverse than what the local population of Edinburgh would be. So again, it's my hopes that there's not a conflict or a massive agitation or anything like that. The last video that we did, a lot of people got, I'm going and I might get hit. We'll have to see. Alright. But the last event that we did was the Blue Rally that we were covering, and there was quite a bit of violence, and that's something that we don't want to see from any side on any issue. Yep, we're pulling into Columbus now. Over the river and through the woods, I guess. So somebody commented earlier it's going to be gathered at some type of memorial, and I'm not familiar with memorials or anything of that nature in Columbus at all, so I'm interested in seeing the venue or area, whatever you want to label it as. I would hope not, Rick, but I didn't expect anything at a few other places that we have been to either. Okay, so a lot of the traffic here is pretty backed up. Some people stepping out over here, kind of checking out what's going on. And we might be getting some rain, so this could get interesting. Can't believe that went all the way from Edinburgh down to Columbus. I swear if I could ever find this road again in the future, which hopefully I can, seeing as how it's on video, I truly believe, I think I just passed a house right back there, and on the porch, it was either a really crazy realistic statue or a legit taxidermy dog. Or I'm seeing things, who knows, but that was crazy. People driving by honking. I'm glad now that I didn't. Who is that? Todd? Thanks, Todd. Watching the road. It was at a standstill, and I just looked to my left, and there was a dog, and I thought it was real, and then I realized it wasn't. So. Some supporters over here to the left outside their homes, clapping and waving. This neighborhood is very odd. A lot of tiny flat ranch homes on the left, and then really big nice brick homes on the right. So I don't know much about Columbus's history. Some more honking coming our way. I think we're going to be going over here now. Are we going? No, we're gonna wait. go around. I don't like motorcycles. Being around them. Just for the fact that one mistake and that person can instantly be dead versus the percentage level of them instantly being dead being in a vehicle. I just wonder if everybody's going to go through this light up here as well. To all 5 people, thank you if you're just tuning in. Sarah's not able to be with me tonight. We're in downtown Columbus now. There might be some people over here on the right either supporting or upset by the fact that there is a Trump parade going through town at the moment. Not for sure. A lot of yelling. But this Trump parade started north of here in Edinburgh, Indiana. Now we are in downtown Columbus. There's a gentleman down here with a mask and a skateboard. And then there's a gentleman down here walking, giving thumbs ups. So, like I said, in Columbus, I feel like it's much more diverse than it is in Edinburgh, in my personal opinion. So there's a Columbus police officer over here to my right, but they're not blocking the roads or anything like they were in Edinburgh, Indiana. Are you going, dude? Trying to let you go. So we're downtown off the square now. We're very close to. So I feel like a lot of the people in Columbus were not expecting this. Quite a few people behind me now coming out of the shops, just taking a look around. So we're at a standstill. Trying to see if we can see. So the line of cars is up there, but there's a stoplight. Almost an hour of filming. Basically nothing but driving. So, sorry about that. Alright, so we're not stopping, we're all just going. I'm going anyway. Alright, so I think we're coming up on the square. We were coming into it. There's police officer up here with lights, but I'm sure that we still need to stop. More people checking out what's going on. Still curious about the guy on the skateboard. He's walking back this way. It's a Jason Voorhees mask. But it kind of defeats the purpose of wearing a mask with the mouth holes. There he is. It's interesting though. A lot of people just looking, watching, like, what in the world? So everybody's honking. I don't know if there's counter protesters up here or what exactly. Or if it was a red light or what. More people filming. Lots of people filming. Another cop down here. Not stopping traffic at the light though. I got stuck by another light. There's a cop right there too. Probably should not go. So this is where another state highway comes in off of the same interstate that we went under earlier. So think that the traffic's gonna get pretty mixed up going forward up here. Alright, let's go down here and try to find where the rest of the parade is. And another red light! It's my day for red lights. Maybe I should get back behind the van because I don't know where I'm going. Through the light and try to figure out where everybody went. So I don't know if this guy, this is the van that I was behind. So I don't know if we're going right or forward. I don't know where we're going. I don't know which way to go.
Which way did they go?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know. Which way did they go? Do you know?
We don't know either. I lost them.
Are you guys gonna go forward?
I don't know.
I know that they've been following me for a long time. I don't know if they know. Alright, we'll see. I'll follow you. Alright, so there's several people that were with the parade that are now kind of lost. We don't know where the others went with all the red lights. So I guess we're just gonna go this way and figure it out. Yeah, there's like a million ways that they could have went, and I have no idea which way that would have been. So I see some flashy lights up here, but I don't think it's... Alright, I'm gonna pause you guys for a second, look at my messages. They have been found. I saw the big, huge flag up there. But I do believe we're heading northbound again. So like I said, if we drive all the way back up to Edinburgh, if that's what this was, that wasn't entirely what I was expecting. So it's pretty interesting overall. And I hear the honking again. It's kind of like one of the weirdest things. So it's an old family video store that's been converted into a Dollar General. I like weird wonky stuff like that. Sorry. No, it's not the purpose or anything to do with this video. It's just quirky. So there's 5 people watching now. If you're just tuning in, and I'm going to repeat this quite often, there is a Trump parade going on, and that started in Edinburgh, Indiana. The parade gathered with a group of cars. There were supporters outside as they drove through the town of Edinburgh, Indiana, and then they went all the way southbound to Columbus, Indiana. We're now driving around Columbus and trying to see what all is going on. And apparently everybody's supposed to like gather back up in a group, and there's going to be public speakers and things of that nature for sure where that endpoint is. I'm glad I got gas today. So yeah, seeing as how we're heading northbound or where we're at, like I said, not super familiar with the area, but kind of feel like we might be going all the way back up northbound to Edinburgh possibly. And there goes the cop that was behind me. People passing by, honking and support, I do believe. Don't know what's going on up there where the cop went to. So he does not have his lights on anymore, and he stopped. He might potentially be stopping traffic. But he is driving up there in the southbound lane going northbound, going around. Maybe it's a call, maybe not for sure. I think everybody with the parade is heading westbound from here now. Like I said, we'll see. So I'm gonna get up here just so that I can make this a left light. Because I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to make the light. So if I can't make the light, then I'm gonna get lost and stuck again with everybody, and everybody's gonna keep going. So. See how quick these lights change? Bah! So irritating. Sorry guys, I was getting a call. It'll keep me entertained, all these red lights for sure. Where's the end point for the parade? Is it back up there? So yeah, so we're gonna be going all the way back to Edinburgh. Well, yeah, I'm filming everything live and then just putting it out there for everything. So yeah, I started in Edinburgh with everybody and then separated, then found everybody again. And then somebody was commenting on the live stream that there's gonna be like speakers and stuff like that, but it wasn't like on the one of the event pages that I saw. So I was trying to get the info for that and see where everybody's rallying back up at. Well, they're still going that way. So, yeah. So one of the Trump supporters in the parade was parked just next to me a second ago. Come on, car. So I think everybody's kind of following the dump truck in front of the blue car up there. So it will be interesting to see if he truly knows where he's going, because this is the most of the group that I've been able to find since we were all very separated earlier. So, I know some of the people in front of me are going back to Edinburgh. I'm going to pause you guys once again, and I do apologize. I'm going to see if the event details were sent. Okay, so the details that were sent to me were for a Back the Blue rally in Bedford, Indiana, not about this Trump parade specifically, so I still don't have further details on what's going on with this. But we'll get headed northbound here shortly and find everybody rallied up again and see what they got going on. If anything, or if it was just the parade, because maybe I was confused earlier. I said earlier that there were going to be speakers and things of that nature, but the live comment that was left was for a separate event that's taking place. Let's see, I think that'd be next weekend, possibly. So I don't know that there will be any speakers or anything like that tonight up in Edinburgh. Goodness, it's almost 8 o'clock. I feel like I'm getting old. It's like I'm watching the time when I start to get tired. So in advance, if the rest of the group stayed down in the Columbus area and there was something else that happened or is going on versus up here in Edinburgh, my apologies. Once I said it again in advance, just for the fact I didn't have all the details in the exact first place. So other people on the other side of the highway, like all over there, this is like one of the largest medians that I've pretty much ever seen. They are honking, just kind of crazy. I do see more hazards pretty far up in the distance up there. So I think that the rest of the parade group eventually did get back together, and this is where they're all heading instead of just the small group of us in the back that got caught by some red lights. This flag is so huge. So like I said, I think up here, yeah, more paraders, and the dump truck was part of all of that for sure. So everybody else is right up here. I don't think anybody's going to be counter-protesting a parade, but there were comments, like I said, on social media earlier that that could be a possibility. If everybody doesn't gather up again and get out and things like that, I don't see how it would even be possible. think this is one of the most uneventful videos I would say we have done, but we as in Recon Reality. So just a couple more miles, we'll be right back into Taylorsville, then Edinburgh. I'm wondering if up here there'll be a place. Oh, this lady right here, she's like literally stopped on the side of the road. I'm not for sure about that, Anthony. I mean, I didn't personally hear that, but if they are, that would be something that I'd thoroughly and truly be interested in seeing. But I'm pretty sure that MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, and all the other major corporations would get much better coverage than Sarah and I ever could. I also don't have enough leave days at work right now and take a full-blown trip to DC, so it's kind of a bummer. Also, people are talking about storming the White House. I don't think they're gonna get very far by trying to do so. If you look back at all of our previous videos, Sarah and I started the channel with Storm Area 51, and that turned out to not be stormed either. But I'll definitely Google it and look it up. So there's some people over here, their house backs up to the highway, and they're waving their Trump flag, filming. Got a really pretty dog. I'm on this dog kick. I have a dog, she's my fur baby, I love her. I want a puppy, but don't really have the time right now for one. So my dog is a pit bull mix. She's a mutt, and she has 3 legs, and she's not necessarily a vicious dog. She's a great family dog, amazing with absolutely any child that walks into my house, but she's very territorial. And seeing as how she has 3 legs and she's been very, very traumatized in her past, she reacts to strangers in strange situations, I think mainly out of fear, because she's the most food motivated dog as well. So if you ever want to come and break in my house, just bring a very large bone with you, and you can pretty much get by. Without that though, you're gonna get eaten. But bullies are definitely one of my favorite dogs. So it's funny with this interstate here and people coming in pulling off the interstate. I'm almost wondering if they're like, oh, let's stop here and pee. And then it's like they pull into all of this. They're probably like, what the hell is going on? Aw, Anthony. So my dog knows what dog food tastes like for sure, but she's a beggar and that's my fault. And she's supposed to be on a diet with the whole 3 leg situation because it's her back leg that's missing. So if she gains too much more weight, it's gonna make that last back leg give out a little sooner. So last night she literally ate bell peppers because that's what I was eating. I doubt she even liked them. She probably just took it because, oh, mom gave it to me. But yeah, my dog is definitely spoiled too. So anybody watching this video in the future, the only reason why I'm talking about dogs is because I've been on a about 91-minute drive around right now and somebody's commenting. And we're having a conversation about dogs, so thanks for that. It's making the drive feel like it's going a little faster. So I hear more honking, but I can't really tell where it's coming from. One of the guys, his flag fell up there. He had to get out and fix it. People at Taco Bell are honking and waving in the drive-thru. I don't think you look ridiculous at all. My screen says I only have 4 or 6 viewers right now, so compared to some of the other things that my channel has covered in the past, it's not, there's a guy here on the corner again, waving and thumbs upping and having a blast. But sorry, but what I was saying is this is not as eventful as a lot of the other events that we've covered. So we started in Edinburgh, Indiana. It's a Trump parade. And so everybody gathered up, had a prayer, got in their cars, drove through the whole town of Edinburgh, went all the way southbound, and drove around Columbus, Indiana, and then heading back northbound and going back into Edinburgh. And previously I had seen some social media comments where people were talking about coming and counter protesting and stuff like that, and I don't know. I don't know that anything like that would even take place in this area. And it's also hard because I know it's going to be hard to see, but if you can look forward, there's literally like over a mile stretch of people's hazard lights on. So all those red lights up there, that's the parade, and it goes all the way up to like past that water tower, kind of up there in the distance. So with everybody being in cars and separated and just driving, I don't know how counter protesters can really counter protest anything unless they just line up across the road or something, but I wouldn't suggest that at all, especially the way people drive nowadays. So I don't know. I'm just in this area for my job and decided to come down and cover the event, show what all was going on with it. But thanks for the comments and conversation in a roundabout way. But yeah, compared to our last events, this definitely hasn't gotten many views or interests. What city are you in, Anthony? Oh, okay. So yeah, it's definitely a city. I live in a college town, but on the outskirts of town, so it's not quite country, but not right smack dab in the middle of everything either. corona cases are going crazy in our town right now. I have a fear that they're gonna shut a lot more down in that area soon. And also, thank you for subscribing and watching our streams. We do appreciate it. There's like one lady back there on the left that lives off the highway here. He's screaming and yelling, cheering. I'm surprised as much distance and ground that got covered did. Especially with this amount of cars. So I'm not for sure if everybody's just going to disperse now or gather back up, but we're getting really, really close to our starting point that we were at earlier, so it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. So it seems like a lot of people are turning right up here, so I'm going to follow the majority of the herd. Just try and see what all's up. There's still quite a few people with this part of the parade that's behind me as well. Yep, so we're about a mile away from, maybe a mile and a half, if that even, honestly. Like I said, not super familiar with the town area, but looks like we're going right back to where everything kind of started earlier. Should be right up here. Quite a few people standing in the parking lot over to my left. A lot more honking going on behind me. Guy over here out to the right filming. Guy here on a bicycle checking everything out. So I think we're past where we started per se. So I don't know if everybody else is just doing another loop around town, or like I said, if there's actually like a gathering spot in the long run. Thanks for the suggestion, Anthony. So whenever we live stream, we have to wait for the video to like upload and process, because you can't necessarily put a description on there. And if you can, we're just not that great with it yet. So we're wondering how it will affect the video viewings and ratings and things of that nature if we go back and edit it later, or how to add it in. So I'm definitely gonna do some more research on YouTube about that. So yeah, so we're just driving around town again, it looks like. I seen that a lot of people are kind of turning off the highway. It looked like maybe they're just heading home or something, so we'll see what happens. Some bicyclers here on the right. So yeah, everybody's just driving around town again. If everybody doesn't gather up together here very shortly, I'm gonna have to sign off soon for the night and head home. Got a babysitter on the clock and work early in the morning, so. See if any more people came out to line up down here, but I don't think they did per se. So I saw some people turn to the left and I see some people going forward. So we'll see what's up. Well, majority is going forward. And I saw in a group where a screenshot of this event was. That's originally how I found out about it. But whenever I went to Facebook and I searched events, I couldn't find this one in particular. So that was kind of strange to me. So like I said, as far as having the information on it, I mean, there's some stuff that's just blatantly obvious. But as far as having all the information or the route or the end meeting or whatever the case like that is, it didn't all come together per se. So people are turning right and then people are up here on the road on the right. So I'm not for sure if they're just going home or if there's more going on up here. So yeah, I think pretty much everybody is kind of just dispersing and going to their own homes and wrapping up for the night because there's not a major group or anything like that that's all together. So yeah. I'm gonna go down here and turn around and see where the rest of the vehicles that were behind me are going, but I'm pretty sure that, like I said, that's pretty much it. I think a lot of people are just kind of wrapping it up and honking and blaring their music still and gonna head home and call it a night. So not entirely, like I said, what I expected. So here's the large flag coming at me that was in front of me earlier. And then yeah, they just turned their music off, and I think that this is the last like 5 or 6 cars that are together still kind of going around. So not entirely for sure, but it doesn't seem like much else is gonna be happening. So let me get pulled over up here. I'm gonna sign off and get off some of this traffic real quick. To the viewers that did watch Recall Reality as a whole, Sarah and I, we do appreciate your views and your support with everything. Like I said, it was hard because we didn't have much information on the event, and it seems like that, yeah, that was pretty much it. So with all of that being said, thank you guys very much. Yeah, like I said, about 108 minutes of driving, so not much happened, and we appreciate your support. We appreciate your views and your comments. Once again, we try to stay as unbiased as possible, not put our personal feelings and beliefs out there, and just create a platform for, you know, every type of event and what we're interested in. Not necessarily all the time, but you know, just different things that are trending and that other people have an interest in. So everybody take care, be safe, and have a great night. It's Recon Reality. Bye.